Welcome back, students. So today we are going to see about adaptations in animals. What is mean by adaptation? A living things can survive in particular habits. Okay, particular habits. If its body is adapted to the conditions of the habit. For example, in this lesson, you are going to learn about a few adaptations, especially fish, frog, lizard, birds, and camel. How they are adapting, in which place they are living, how they respire, what the food they are used to take. Okay, so according to the characters, okay, according to their habitats, we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, so the plants and animals develop a special character, isn't it? It has special characters or features in their body, isn't it? So in order to survey their habits, okay, so the presence of specific body features for certain habits, okay, which enables a plant or animals to live, okay, whether it is a plant or animals, how they are living in a particular habits. Okay, this is called what? Adaptation. Okay, the presence of specific body features, okay, for what? A certain habits which enable, okay, for example, we can say it as plants or an animal to live a particular habit. Okay, this is called what? Adaptation. Okay, for example, first you are going to see about fish. Okay, the fish lives either in fresh water or in marine water, isn't it? The fish can be live in both the types of water, fresh water and marine water also. Okay, so first you are going to see about fish. Okay, I think you all having a few students or few of them having a fish tank, okay, in their house. Okay, so you all know about fish, isn't it? So each and everyone, they love fish. Okay, see the parts. Okay, eye, mouth, head, gills, scales, and see the fins. Okay, the upper and down layer also they are having a fins and tail. Okay, so according to their structure, how they adapted. Okay, we are going to see the few points about the fish. Okay, the fish having a three part. One is head and another one is trunk and another one is tail. Okay, so the fish can be divided into three parts. One is head, trunk, and tail of the fish merges to form a streamlined shape, isn't it? So for Y means it helps to swim. Okay, it helps to swim, move through the water easily. So that's only they are having the streamlined body shape. Okay, so the fish has special organs called gills, isn't it? We all know. Okay, by using of the gills only, the fish water is respiring. Okay, so in the water we have the oxygen is dissolved in water. Okay, for that they can easily breathe. Okay, it's adapted to breathe in the water, isn't it? Without water the fish cannot be live. Okay, then most of the fish has a slippery scales on the over the body, isn't it? You all know a small round circle, it's like some small circle like a you all know about that. When your mom used to cut the fish means, first they used to remove the scales only. Okay, so it's all over the body, the scales will be covered. For that, for Y means it's the protective body. Okay, next the fish has the fin. Okay, fin, what is by fin? This one is fin. Okay, so by it using for what? For swimming. So okay, next the fish has a strong tail fin, as it is. Its actor has adapted to change the direction. Okay, tail. Okay, so the tail, the fish tail, it is for what purpose they are using? To change the directions to keep in their body balance in the water. Next we are going to see about frog. I think you all know frog, isn't it? The frog is an amphibian because it can be live in both type of land. One is water and another one is land. Okay, so that only they are giving here. The amphibians lives dual method of life. Dual means what? Two. Okay, so it can be live in water and land also. Okay, they can be call it as what? Polychothermic animals. Okay, because why means they can be live both in water and land also. Okay, so the body is divided into here head and trunk. Okay, two pairs of limbs. Next, during the larva stage, the frog respires with the help of gills. Okay, when it was in small size, okay, that is called as a larva stage. larva stage, the frog it's used to respire the gills, and when the frog get adapted, okay, it's respire through the skin and lungs. Okay, for why means when the frog came out of the water means it can respire through the skin, okay, and lungs. Okay, for the pachypharyngeals regions. Okay, so these are most important, students. And next, lizard. Okay, I think you all know about lizard, doesn't it? So lizard are a scaly skin reptile. Okay, so they are usually distinguished from the snakes from the position of what leg, isn't it? The movable eyelid and external ear opening also present in the lizard. Okay, they are mostly inhabit in worm region, and most of the lips is what it is called as one quadrupedial. Okay, because it walks with the 4 legs. Okay, and have a powerful limbs also. Okay, some lizards are able to be run bipedal with by water by using of 2 legs. Okay, in this lizard the tail is held by both backward and upward. Okay, and act as a counterweight. Okay, next, some lizards have the capacity to rotate the head. Okay, it's have the capacity to rotate the head around the head joining. Okay, and these lizards can be breathed through the lungs. So these are a few points. So see the picture. Okay, lizard. Okay, so the lizards have the variety types of insect. It can be eat. Okay, like mosquitoes, cockroach with the sharp projections with their tongue. I think you all know when the lizard will be present on the walls because it's used to catch the small types of insect. Okay, some lizards have the web like the toast. Okay, for why means it is able to produce or parachutes the air and make the safe landing. Okay, and next, birds. Okay, they have the streamlined body covered with feathers. Okay, why means it's have the capacity by using of that only it can be fly easily. Okay, and next one, it's have the break instead of water mouth. They breathe through the lungs. It's having a 2 pair of wings that are modified by what? 4 limbs. Okay, they have the hollow and what? Light bones. It's most important because of this light bone one. The birds used to fly easily. Okay, usually we see birds fly, isn't it? However, they can be hop, move, run, or etc. They may ground pitches the wall on the branches of the tree with the help of what? A pair of cloud feet. Okay, so the tails of the birds have control the directions of the movement, and it has a chest strong muscle which help them with the stand the pressure of the air. Okay, so the chest will be water so strong, it was made by the strongest muscle. Okay, so it's useful for while they flying. See, for example, they are giving the picture a sparrow. Okay, the birds can be seen one object with one eye and another object with another eye. Okay, so I think this is most important point, isn't it? So the birds are having a 2 eye, but each and every eye, that means on the left side it will be seeing the left side object, and another the right side eye will be see the clear object by right side. Okay, so that is called binocular visions. Okay, so next we are going to see about camel. Okay, camels lives in where? Desert, isn't it? Camels lives in hot desert where the water is carries. Okay, the camel is able to survive in the desert only. Okay, so here a few points they are giving about a camel adaptations. The camel have the long legs which helps to keep its body away from the hot sand in the desert. Okay, next, the camel can drink large amount of water and store in its body. It's the most important. The camels can drink more water because during the when we walk through the when we travel through the desert means definitely by using of the hot sun we feel very thirsty. Okay, but for that the camel what to do, it will be take more amount of water. Okay, and stored in it in the body. This camel body is adapted to save water in the dry desert. Okay, so naturally the camel having the adaptations, okay, to live in the dry desert. Okay, so the camel possesses a small amount of urine only. It will drink more amount of water, but it is passes only small amount of urine only. Okay, its tank is dry and it does not sweat. Okay, what is mean by tank? I think you all know it is waste materials. Okay, it will be dry, it does not water, it does not have the sweat. Okay, since the camel lost very little waters from its body, it can live many days without drinking water. And this is also most important points. Camels can live, okay, can live for many days without water, drinking water. And the camels have the spotted in it, and it's have the energy requirements, can break down the storage fat for nourishments. And the camel has a large and flat pedal feet which helps in steward for water. It's walk easily on the soft sand. Okay, so this is called only the showing the sip of the desert. Okay, the camel have a long eyelash and hair to protect the eyes and ears from the blowing dust. Okay, the sand and dust, it will be all flown by using of the long eyes. It can be prevent their eye. Okay, so it can be keep it nostril close to avoid the dust during the sandstorm in the desert. Okay, so suddenly in desert there will be the sandstorms will be going out. For using of that, it's having naturally, it is adapted to prevent their eye, their nose and their ears. Okay, so that's all students. Thank you.